Hey everybody, it's KGC here, the host of the KGC Show and others. I just want to let you guys know that before we start the show today, we have an exclusive video performance of Karla Lynette singing her new song, Wait a Minute, that is dropped everywhere July the 5th. So, before we get into the podcast today, here is Karla Lynette with Wait a Minute. Have a great show, everybody. Thank you.
You got the moves and a smooth talking, make me want you more. I see you with your friends laughing and joking. You're so hard to ignore. It feels like that you can't accept the love. I'll be struck by lightning, drove by Cupid's love. You're all I seem to be free.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the KGC show. Today, we're taking a field trip over across the pond and we're saying hello to a great singer-songwriter from the UK. And she's here to promote her brand new single, Wait a Minute, releasing on July the 5th. Please give it up for the incredible singer-songwriter, Karla Lynette. How you doing, Karla?
Hey, I'm great. I'm doing well, thanks.
Thanks for being here today.
You're welcome.
So, where are you calling us from in the UK?
I'm from Wales, so in the UK, just a little city.
So I'm really fascinated to really know about your music career, but where did it start for you?
I guess it all started from when I was about 14, 15, and I was singing in a karaoke, and I met my first manager, and it just went from there, and he took me on. He said I sounded like Madonna and Dolly Parton, and he just took me out and started giving me gigs. And I did Madonna from the early 80s when she first started out. And I just done shows then. And first half I would do Madonna, and the second half I would do my own. So yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about some of your influences that you have found in your writing?
Yeah, I would say because I listened to a lot of old music. Growing up I listened to soul and country mainly. And I used to love B.B. King and Luanda Jackson and Tammy Wynette. And I listen to the Beach Boys, and that's where my song comes into that actually, because they harmonized, and I put some harmonize in mine, which reminds me of them actually. So yeah.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about your songwriting process and what has that evolved over the years, if at any.
Mhm. Yeah, growing up, I used to write, just always stayed in, and I used to write a lot. And one day I wrote this song about my nephew, and I played it back to my mother on the little tape recorders. And she said, "Oh, that's really good." So I thought, okay. And then I was going to school, and there was this piano in the window, and there's this guy, and he always used to sell pianos. But I went in there because I always had an interest in pianos. And I played my song to him on my little Walkman. And then he said, "Oh, you look pretty good." He said, "Ida writes." So I said, "Okay." And he said, "Listen to this." And he played this thing on the piano for me. And when he did that, I sang and we wrote a song. And that was the first song really that I wrote. It was
Yeah.
called I Still Love You.
So what has been like how do you feel like you have evolved since that first song to where you're at today with Wait a Minute?
Um, Over the years of writing, I write about myself. I write about others who inspire me, just daily life. So I think I've gone pretty good, to be honest. I do.
So, can you talk to us a little bit about this new song, Wait a Minute? And if I hear correctly, that my buddy and our buddy Jeff Panzer has something to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Um, I first met Jeffrey when I was on Twitter, and he was following me for a very long time. I think he said a year, watching me. So, yeah, and then one day he just reached out and it went from there. He FaceTimed me and I Googled him to see who he was, and I was shocked. And then I thought, okay. And then he asked to work with me. So I said, yeah, definitely.
So, can you talk to us a little bit about this song, Wait a Minute, and what this song means to you?
Uh, it was an old song of mine, and I thought I can renew it with him. So it was a ballad at first, and then he decided then we'll speed it up. So we done the tempo up. We played more guitars because it didn't have many guitars in there. And I put some trumpets in or sax. And then he said to put some harmonies in. And I thought, okay, so I put some harmonies in the middle of the song. And I thought, okay, that sounds like the Beach Boys. So it sounded good to me. I liked it. And then I played it back for him and he said, oh, now you need to put it at the end and the beginning. And I thought, oh, no, no, that ain't gonna work. But he said, yeah, I will. Just give it a try. So I give it a try. I listened to it back and I thought, yeah, it sounded pretty good. It did. And it did remind me of the Beach Boys. It really did. So it was good.
What can you talk to us about in it? I can't wait for people to hear this track, and it's out July the 5th. So make sure
Yeah.
that you go pre-save it right now, and it comes out July the 5th. And make sure you stream it, download it, and make sure that this is one of the bigger songs that she's ever had. You know, I
Yeah.
love your catalog. One of
Oh,
my favorite songs of yours is "Fly Away with You Tonight,"
oh,
and
you like that?
yeah. um, but I just wanted to know, like, what what's next for you? You know, like what?
Um, I don't know. I'm probably going to work with Jeffrey again, so I'm probably going to bring another song out. He did mention it, and so yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. And I'm just going to see where it goes from there, and just try
So,
my best.
so since I know Jeff, and I know that he's have a lot of different influences. Is he's gonna challenge you and like bring you into those different genres as well?
Yeah, yeah, it was a challenge. Yeah, yeah. So,
And
what's that? Sorry,
go ahead.
what was you saying?
Well, you know, I just I can't wait for people to hear all of this. And are you? I'm pretty sure you're excited about all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
So, what has been some of the highlights of your music career?
Um, I would have said when I was younger, because I've been around before, and I was doing country because I started out as a country singer. I've been in many bands, and I decided then to get my own studio. But the biggest thing I've done in my career, it would have been Stars in Your Eyes years ago. It was a TV program on ITV, and I did Madonna, but at the very last audition, I lost. So but there was like 42 Madonnas. So, and I was young, so yeah. But I think
What?
that's the biggest thing. Singing with Alvin Stardust down in London. I done the BCM Awards and I had a part just playing not my song, I was singing a cover of Miley Cyrus, The Climb. And yeah, I think they're the two mains that I like doing.
I'm I'm so excited for people to hear this song. Wait a minute, and for people to see the
Me too.
video. Um, what can you talk to us a little bit about the video? And what was that like?
Yeah, the video's good. Yeah, he asked me, can I like try and put something together? So I thought, okay. So I managed to find all these little downloads, free downloads online. And then he had another lady that I think her name's Lisa, and she came in and she put some effects on there, which really made it better. and I think it just gave it a good rest of a good song. So yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
very talented. What she does.
I love Miss Angel Wings. We all
That's
do.
her. That's her. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a big part of my show and she's a
Yeah.
big part of everything. So I'm
Yeah.
so grateful and happy that you got to work with Miss Lisa.
Yeah. No, she's lovely. She really is.
So with her working on this music video, is this the start of many of her music videos?
Yeah. Mostly, yeah, because I never really used to do a video with my songs. I would just make a song and I would just bring it out, and there wouldn't be really any videos. It's like I think there's only like two of me out there, and they're not like what I've done now. So yeah, definitely gonna do more. And with
Yeah.
Jeffrey's help.
And what I love most about is how your evolution of your music has branched out, and
Yeah,
it's incredible. I love your music, and for people that have not listened to it, it's mostly on SoundCloud, uh,
it
where I
is. Yeah,
where I can find it. But please go stream her music and pre-save this record. Wait a minute, and it's
yeah.
an incredible song. Um, what do you want to tell people about this song?
Um, Let me think. Well, it's a good song, so definitely download it. I'm open to get a heard on so many radios as well. Uh, More podcasts. If they really want to listen to the song, they'll be to download it on Spotify. There'll be frees. There'll be a couple of things is on, so it's on all platforms. So if they want to hear it, it'll be on Reverb Nation and many more. Free records, there's loads.
What's one thing that you hope that your music does for what has your music done for you as an artist?
Um, if I'm honest, I've been struggling. And I was just about to quit before I met Jeffrey. So it was kind of, he came at the right time because I thought I'm not really getting anywhere with anything. So I decided then, I thought, but then he messaged me and said that. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And now I don't know, I just want to carry on with it because with his help now, he's made things better for me. And I actually have his support as well. So it's a lot better. So
What
I
ha-
want to hit song.
what
And that's my aim.
what has Jeff taught you? What have you learned
So
from Jeff?
in a short period of time, you've learnt me quite a lot. You've learnt me how to handle with stress. That's one. Um, the guitar chords, you've made it better for me. Because I wasn't doing it that way before. I was doing it a different way. Um, he helped me with the studio side of things as well, like telling me what levels and things like that. Because I just learnt myself how to play and do the studio myself, but he actually made me do things better and tell me what it had to be on and that. He's done a lot, a very lot, so I can't thank him enough. So yeah,
And
he's great.
so what I'm so excited for people to hear this Wait a Minute song, and what do you hope that people get from this song when they listen to it?
Well, I hope they can interact with the song, really. I'm sure they will, because it is a song that was like written about somebody, but not someone that I know, but like what people actually go through and all that. When somebody falls in love and when they can't get in, then you're hanging around and all the stuff like that. So yeah, I think they'll do good. I think everybody will like the song. Well, I love my
Everybody
song.
will. I
Yeah,
know I do. I love it
good.
just as much as I love all of your other stuff.
Oh, thank
And
you.
we want to say thank you so much for coming, but we're not done. I still got a
Okay.
few more, but
Okay.
they're in a rapid fire kind of a form. You want to do some?
Yeah, sure.
What's what's one of your favorite songs?
Out of mine that I wrote, yeah? Or out of
Yeah, or
people.
both. Yeah, cover and an original.
My favorite song that I wrote would have to be Wait a Minute, obviously. And for somebody else that I wrote, I like Celine Dion. So, and I like the song that she wrote all by myself. So yeah, that.
What's a movie that you can watch and never get tired of?
Hmm, Titanic.
Um, are you a big reader?
Um, Depends. It depends what it is. So yeah, I do read books every now and again, but they're more of love stories and things like that. But I don't read too often. I mostly write, so
Well,
where that relaxes me more.
what's your favorite thing to write?
Songs mainly. I just write songs.
Um, what's one thing that you want to be remembered by as an artist?
My lyrics. Yeah.
And where the last question, but I want to say thank you again. Where can people go and keep up with you?
You can find me on SoundCloud, so you can interact with me on X, and you can interact with me on Instagram, and I'm everywhere. Just Google my name, and I'll just pop up and just find me, and I'll friend you back. And if you follow me, I'll follow you.
There you go. And that is how you do it. Make sure
Yeah.
that you guys go and pre-save her new song, Wait a Minute, produced, co-produced by Jeff Panzer and Karla as well. And thank you, Karla, so much for coming on. And will you come back on and talk to us
Oh
when
yeah.
you got more stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. My next
Well,
song.
well, we thank you so much for joining us, and
You're welcome.
you're welcome anytime.
Good. Thank you. Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
everybody, so much for watching the KGC show. And make sure that you guys go download the song Wait a Minute out everywhere, July the 5th. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. God bless one another. And we'll see you on the next one. See you later, everybody.